Hmm. Good evening. Good evening. What's going on? What's going on? You guys out there? And welcome to another live, the Crawford Experience with your host James Crawford. We about to talk about A.J. Brown, star wide receiver from the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you think that the Eagles will trade him? I'll give you my answer at the end. I was going to break down everything with the contract and his stats and stuff from the last couple of years to see, what I would think about Philly trading him or not trading him. I'm gonna give you guys another minute to come in, and we will talk about this. How's your day going, guys? How's your day going? I'm here in the Nashville area. Um, it's nice out here today. It's about 63 degrees right now, and it's 6 o'clock um, Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. If you're in the East Coast, 5 o'clock Mountain Time. If you're like in Denver and Denver, Colorado, and 4 o'clock if you're in Los Angeles, California. If you're tuning in, from wherever you are, how y'all doing? Hello, how y'all doing? Yeah, we'll give you guys another 15 more seconds to come in, and we will talk about this. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? We will talk about this A.J. Brown trade saga that's going on. Everybody talking about it, but the source I'm going to give you is from CBS Sports because I read their headlines a lot more than ESPN and Fox Sports and all that. So I'm gonna give you my the source through CBS Sports, and we will get to it. We're gonna actually get to it right now. Um, yeah, the only reason why I believe this rumor is going on because this last season that this player that was just played and feel that AJ Brown felt like he was phased out a little bit in the offense that they ran last year. I can't remember who was the offensive coordinator, but he didn't really have a good season like that last year. Actually, the last 2 years he didn't really have the season that everybody thought he would have. But I know I can't remember the other guy, Devontae Smith. I can't remember his stats from last season and the season before. Philadelphia fans, Eagle fans, if you out there, let me know. Put it in the comments, man. Devontae Smith, the last 2 years, everything receptions, total, never total receptions, yards, touchdowns. Because I got AJ Brown stats right here, and I'm about to read it to you guys in a few minutes. But Eagle fans, big time Eagle fans, if you out there, Philadelphia Eagle fans, if you out there, put in the comments or in the chat or whatever. Um, Devontae Smith, the last 2 years he of his the stats from the Eagles. All right. So um if you trade AJ Brown, you could possibly get a one and possibly a four or a two and a four because the last couple of years his stats wasn't all that great. I believe if you give up a late first round pick, that's the most I would give up. It has to be. It's not going to be a top. It won't. It wouldn't. To me, it wouldn't be like a top. 20 pick. I wouldn't if I'm 13 and I need a wide receiver. I'm not trading that for A.J. Brown. I'm sorry. I would rather get a receiver in the draft at that number because it'll be cheaper. And you could develop the wide receiver if you drafted them at 13 or even like 18. If I'm at 18, I'm not trading for A.J. Brown. I'm not giving you that pick. So what I'm gonna do here is look at his stats right now. Let me see. Last season he barely had 1,000 yards receiving and 7 touchdowns. 2024 he had 1,079 yards, 7 touchdowns. 2023 1,456 yards, 7 touchdowns. 2022 1,496 yards, 11 touchdowns. He's 28 years old, guys. You know, he's still young. That's fairly still young for a receiver. I believe he has a lot of time left. I'll say he maybe has about number to me 3 to 4 good years left in him. I believe he can still play at a high level. I still also believe that he could get the best out of him even going into the future because he's still young. He's 28 years old. I still believe in him. But I think the Eagles trade him. We'll get to that. Um, the cap. If he stays with the team, it'll be 23 million against the cap if he stays, which is nothing. But if he trade him, it's elsewhere. That'll be $43 million in dead money alone, which it's not crazy, but that's 43 million you can't spend. Like all these other teams, like if they talking about if they release or trade, who's that? If they release, for example, if the Dolphins release Tua, they would have to pay him 99 million just to walk, just to be released. And that's a stretch over 2 years. And so for my man, the other wide receiver, Tariq Hill, their 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 cap hit for him is 80 million. That's a stretch over 2 years as well. So 43 million you for that 2 years, that's about 21.5 million. Even if you trade him, that's not bad because the money you paying him is not as crazy it would be like when Denver released Russell Wilson a few years ago. They had to pay him about 85 million over a stretch of 2 years, which was crazy, man. That's crazy money that they're just getting for not playing for the team. But I'll take that any day, man. You want to release me? Okay, you got to pay me that back end, that dead money. That dead money's mine. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like I said, um, and plus he has a 3 year, $96 million contract. I think 84 of it is guaranteed, and then plus he's still playing on a contract I believe he got from before. I don't think that other contract, the extension he got in 2024, I don't think that don't kick in until next season, 2027. So that's why you know, shit, if I'm a team, would I trade for him? Let me think about this. Let me read more notes. Oh, the teams I was interested in trading for him are the Patriots, Broncos, Bills, Ravens, and Chargers. I'm gonna tell you the teams I think that's probably gonna go after him hard. Patriots, possibly the Broncos and the Bills. I don't see him with the Chargers or the Ravens. To me, the Ravens, I believe, uh, it always seems like with Baltimore, it seems like they ruin. They like to. I believe they ruin wide receivers, and I don't think he'll be a good fit with Baltimore or the Chargers. I like the Chargers how they are now. Just stay as they are. If they want to add young pieces, like young receivers and stuff like that, I'll do it that way. But otherwise, I'm not trading for A.J. Brown if I'm the Chargers. Buffalo, yes, I would because they need a number one. They need a number one receiver bad. They don't really have a number one receiver, even though they got Khalid Shakur. But he's a slot receiver, so he'll be beneficial if they get a guy like A.J. Brown. You know what I mean? The other two teams is Broncos and Patriots. The Broncos first. Do I see? Do I see AJ Brown getting traded to the Broncos? The pick I think they got, I believe they have the 29th pick. I'll trade that and a conditional pick. I'll do that if I'm Buffalo. I believe they got the 20, like I said, the 29th pick. I'll do that and I'll trade like a conditional pick. That conditional pick has to be maybe a fourth round, either a fourth or fifth round pick because of his numbers declining over the years. I believe that if they could trade for him, and I'm talking about Buffalo. I'm talking about Buffalo. I know Denver, yeah, Buffalo. If I'm, oh, man, don't never mind me, guys. I'm just all over the place right now. But he'd be a good fit in Buffalo and the Patriots. The other team I think he'd be a good fit with the New England Patriots and that Josh McDaniels offense. I think he'll be great in that. Denver, I don't know about Denver. I really don't know, man. I don't think he fit that scheme with Sean Payton. But if you get somebody, if he goes to like a New England or even Buffalo, that's my top. That would be my top two. My top two teams to trade him to. Um, let me see something else. Let me read something. If I'm a team, if I'm trading for him, he has to take a reconstructed contract. I'm sorry. Whatever he got, whatever, he'll have to lower it, whatever. He would have to get paid at least about 20 million a year, between 20 and 22 million, because that 3 years, 96, that's 32 million. And yeah, 3 years, 96, that's 32 million a year. What I would do is if I'm a team, I would definitely have to talk to him to get his contract reconstructed at the end of the day. Okay, so I would do it that way if I'm making a trade with him. You know. So my final question is before I go, guys. Would I trade for AJ Brown? I'm not. Only way I'm trading for AJ Brown if my team made it to the like an AFC title game and I could give up that pick because that pick would be late in the first round, the AFC or NFC title game, you know. And don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if a team like the Rams trade for him. He'd be a great fit there too. I forgot about a team like the Rams. So I don't know if they'll trade. If the Eagles would trade him in the AFC. I know they definitely not trading him in the division. So yeah, that's what I really believe about that. And just look, just keep tuning in, guys, because like the NFL Network, they're gonna have a lot of trades and stuff, trade talks and all that stuff, and they're gonna have that, and they're gonna have they're gonna talk about the draft and the combine coming up soon. So and free agency. So we'll be talking about that coming up soon too. Free agency football and the draft. That's the main thing I want to talk about is the draft. So yeah, just to let you guys know that, and we will be doing more content on. Never mind me, guys. I'm just tired from a long day's work. Um, we'll be talking about about the NFL and all that. We will talk about other topics too. So yeah, just look out for my future content. With guys, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Okay, like, hit, subscribe, and hit on that notification bell. All right, guys. You just have a good day. All right. All right. Have a good night. Okay. I'm sorry. Have a good night. All right. Peace.